It is time.
This first one, though, is the band Yes. Are you familiar with Yes? Do you listen to Yes a lot? Yes, you are?
Yes.
Oh, right.
See.
Not as I'm not as versed in the catalog as I probably should be.
Right.
But everything I've listened to is just incredible.
Awesome.
All of the instrumentation, the songwriting is unbelievable.
I'm the same way. I haven't really listened to that much at all, but like just the few songs I listen to, it's one of those bands where I'm like, oh my God, I really like them. I need to dig into it. And then I just forget.
They're one of my mom's favorite bands.
Mm-hmm.
And she tried to get me into them, like, you know, when I was like first starting to play music.
Right.
And that's when I was into I was into Nirvana and like, you know, more just like sludgy, grungy rock, and I wasn't quite ready for the progressive madness that ensues in a Yes song.
Very cool. Well, this one was originally released in 1983, but we're going to watch a 2017 performance of it. One reason I wanted to watch the live performance and from 2017 is to show how vocally they have not lost any. They haven't lost anything musically either, but vocally, like a lot of times over a lot of years, singers' voices will not be as good, but these are spot on, phenomenal vocals. And this is one of my favorite songs off of their original album called 90125, but this is from Live at the Apollo. And two members who weren't in the original Yes lineup, Lou Molino on drums and Lee Pomeroy on bass during this live performance. So, but yeah, so this is Changes by Yes. You're hearing it here on Galaxy Jams Reacts.
Look at that keyboard setup.
Oh my God.
You got to get a cape like that, Kai.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
What time signature is that? Oh my God.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
The crowd's going nuts already. That's
Two
cool.
bars of 7/8 and a bar of 3/8.
Oh my God.
His guitar tone's so dirty.
It's almost like a buzzsaw, like a
Yeah.
chainsaw.
Whoa.
I like the contrast between the keyboard and the guitar.
Man, keeping time when there's a break like that is in this key signature is crazy.
And they weren't playing with a click or anything, I'm sure.
And they slide right into it.
Sounds like the Police.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
so yeah, the
It's
guitar
like,
tone. Yeah.
It's like Rush and the Police combined.
I'm moving through some changes. I'll never be the same. Something you did touch me. There's no one else to blame.
That pedal board is crazy.
The love we had has fallen. The love we used to share. You've left me here.
It's such a quintessential English prog rock vocal type.
I know. So iconic.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, yeah.
Capitalize on this good fortune. Hard work can bring you out. Change it.
So, Alex, what do you think?
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that, the odd time that just like it changes, and I think it's 2 bars of 7/8 and a bar of 3/8, and it just keeps repeating. But because it's like, it's not just like 7/8 the whole time. It's like such a long phrase. Like you don't get sick of it because it keeps just like changing even within the like main riff. Like it takes so long to reset.
And it makes like
And-
transitions like a lot smoother too, because there's like when they do the transition, it makes it that much more like, oh my god, like
Right.
impactful.
Right, when they just hold out a chord, but they're still in that time. So you're like, your brain gets a break from it, even though it's still, that time is still going, but just like internally, like the listener isn't hearing it.
Yeah, and if one of the members just kind of like gets one beat off, it's just a total train wreck. So it's amazing.
I know how that goes.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody has experienced something like that. One thing I like about it is that time thing where they go in and out of it, because you're like waiting for it to come back. You're like, when are they going to bring it back? They're going to bring it back at some
Right.
point, you know?
Yeah, I think the chorus goes out into just like a more 4/4.
4/4. Yeah, it's for lyrics. It sounded like yeah.
Yeah.
So, so the only two are the keyboardist and the main lead singer, two original Yes people. But Trevor Rabin, he joined in 1982. He's a South
the
African.
guitarist?
Yeah, he's a guitarist, and he ended up writing most of the songs of this album because he and Chris Squire, their former bass player who has passed away, their drummer just passed away like 3 months ago too.
That's
The
right.
original drummer, or it was May. Yeah. They got together to do this band Cinema back in 1982.
That's a great band name.
That's a good name. I like that one too. And then John Anderson joined them, and they were like, well, we might as well get Yes back together. And so they became the new Yes, not having some of the main original members, but with Trevor Rabin kind of leading it off. And he wrote a lot of the parts of the song. Alan White wrote the passage in the beginning of the song, that time signature thing.
Yeah.
And John Anderson did the lyrics too, but Trevor Rabin came up with a lot of it as well, and for the whole 90125 album. So
Dang.
Well, he
thank you
fits so well. He
Yeah.
like sounds like Yes, like it. I don't know if they were, friends with him, if he like beforehand, or if he was just like a huge fan that studied their music or what, but he fits in so well, his voice and his guitar playing.
absolutely great.
Yeah.
Look into the mirror. You see no happiness. All the warmth I gave you is turned to emptiness.
Those big arena rock drums.
Oh, yeah.
The love we had is falling. The love we used to share left me here believing. Love that
That
wasn't
cave.
fair. Changing places.
Love the harmonies.
To the ground. Went to
What
the
year is this
west
song from?
The original song was from 1983.
Okay.
changes when I look into your eyes and trying to find out how there's no way to save it now. And everything I feel changes.
You're right. It's like the Police and Rush at the same time.
Yeah.
I like how he has a sock at the end of his bass. It's like mono neon.
Yeah. Just gives it the slightest bit of muting. Is it a thumpiness?
Oh, really? It's for like a thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh.
can't decide on your liberty. You could believe when love is gone. How we move on like everyone.
He still sounds so
Yeah,
good.
you're right. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Only such fools. Only such jealous hearts. Only through love changes come. Changing places. Put yourself to the ground. Capitalize on this good fortune. One word can bring you around. Changes one road to loneliness. It's always the same. One road to happiness. It's calling your name. Changing places. Put yourself to the ground.
I like the subtle lighting too. It's not like over the top, and you can still see every
Yeah.
single player the whole time. It's not taken away from each of them.
I was actually surprised how like subtle the lighting is. I kind of thought a Yes show would be like crazy lights everywhere and lasers or something.
Sick.
Oh, that was awesome.
That's,
Wow.
that's a nice little like sealed with a kiss.
Yeah.
the end
Yeah,
of
bring
it.
back that crazy riff at the end.
Yeah, what'd you think, Kai?
I liked it a lot. I really it's interesting how it went from that crazy time signature, and then it went to like you were saying, Alex, that more 4/4 to I guess support the lyrics, and then it went right back to that prog kind of progression at the end. So it was cool.
Yeah.
And it was like way more intense at the end. Like I don't know, if it was like a harmony on it or something, but it was like, or just the like contrast of not having heard it for so long and then coming back to it, but it like surprised me and like got me pumped.
Yeah, the singers still have that 80s sheen on their voices, like the I guess just the effect or the way that they stylize the voices themselves. It sounds like something you would hear definitely from '83.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
I feel like prog rock bands that play those really complicated time signatures have to like find this really unique balance between, because the thing is like if they keep going in this weird time signatures, like you risk losing the whole room where like people stop following where you are and like they're just like what the hell is going on. So it's like for people that don't know their music, it's like the vocals and like you said they go to like a more conventional time signature. That's a chance for people to be like, oh okay, like you know they're playing like sing songs, like actual songs, right?
Right.
And then that makes them appreciate more when they jump into like that really weird shit.
Yeah.
Another thing is that I mentioned this before. The keyboardist has like 4 big keyboard stacks, but has them arranged in a big semicircle in front of the keyboardist, as opposed to like most jam bands. There's like they're like boxed in. It's like a square, and that's a lot better because they can kind of reach and get all of them at the same time. But I do think that it's such a more grand presentation to have like that huge keyboard like array in front of you, which I really appreciated as well.
It's very extra. I loved it.
Yeah, especially with the cape.
Yeah, he's been known for that. He'd always dressed crazy and just went crazy on the
It
keyboard.
sounded like wizard music. It sounded like you know,
that's
like Italian opera, but if you made it into like English rock.
Yeah.
English
I'm a
rock,
wizard.
You know, it sounded grand and it
Great.
sounded like
Wizard
know,
music.
Yeah,
He's skipping through the forest of Nye.
yeah,
Yeah.
like through Nottinghamshire.
Watch out for the nips and fairies.
Oh my
You
god!
should add that to their Wikipedia in the genre section. Wizard music.
Wizard.
Yeah, general wizardry. Oh
When
my
I
God,
type
it's-
in hashtag wizard music,
that's true. You know, especially with the
Get
vocals.
it trending.
Yes. Oh man, very good. Well, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show and also how to watch full episodes. Please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.